This book includes the proposed diagnostic criteria that would have made complex PTSD in the DSM-4, which we're not on the DSM-5, and there is still not this diagnosis in the current DSM. But I still found the diagnostic criteria interesting. I thought other people would as well, so I thought I'd read it. 1. A history of subjection to totalitarian control over a prolonged period, months to years. Examples can include hostages, prisoners of war, concentration camp survivors, survivors of some religious cults. Examples also can include those subjected to totalitarian systems in sexual or domestic life, including survivors of domestic battering, childhood physical or sexual abuse, and organized sexual exploitation. 2. Alterations in affect regulation, including persistent dysphoria, chronic suicidal preoccupation, self-injury, explosive or extremely inhibited anger, and these may alternate, compulsive or extremely inhibited sexuality, and these may alternate, which is very relevant to the idea of sexual addiction and sexual anorexia that I've done videos on. 3. Alterations in consciousness, including amnesia or hyperamnesia for traumatic events, transient dissociative episodes, depersonalization or derealization, reliving experiences either in the form of intrusive post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms or in the form of ruminative preoccupation. 4. Alterations in self-perception, including sense of helplessness or paralysis of initiative, shame, guilt, or self-blame, sense of defilement or stigma, sense of complete difference from others, which may include a sense of specialness, utter aloneness, belief in no other person can understand, or non-human identity. 5. Alterations in perception of perpetrator, including preoccupation with the relationship of the perpetrator. This can include preoccupation with revenge. Unrealistic attribution of total power to the perpetrator, but there's a note. It says, caution, the victim's assessment of power realities may be more realistic than clinicians. Idealization or paradoxical gratitude. Sense of special or supernatural relationship. Acceptance of belief system or rationalizations of perpetrator. 6. Alterations in relations with others, including isolation and withdrawal, disruption in intimate relationships, repeated search for rescuer, which may alternate with isolation and withdrawal, persistent distrust, repeated failures of self-protection. 7. Alterations in systems of meaning, loss of sustaining faith, sense of hopelessness and despair.